Welcome to Blind Girl Vlogs. Siobhan should be with you. How are you doing tonight?
I'm good. I'm good. It's been a long time. It's been a long time since I've sat down and done a live for you guys. So, welcome. How is
Yes.
everyone doing? Hope everyone's keeping well on this Sunday. Well, it's a Sunday evening here in the UK. Wherever you're watching this, wherever you are, whatever
I'm
time of
hoping
day
I'm
it is,
still with you.
I hope it's going well. Are you still with me?
Yes, I am. I was checking I had
Ah,
audio.
excellent.
I've got a slight delay. If anybody's got any comments or questions, you can leave it in the Blind Girl Vlogs live chat. And we have to say hello to Canda Gray.
Hi.
So that's all
Lovely
good.
to have
Candy,
you.
would you do me a
Welcome.
favour? I'm going to try and do something a minute. I need you to help us out in a second by typing a message because I want to see whether I'm able to read that at the same time as muting it. So just carry on leaving messages here.
That would be really, really good. Yeah. So I said before, I'm an open book. I just want people to ask questions about blindness, about me, about my life, about guide dogs, about the 90-mile walk that I'm going to be doing next month in aid of guide dogs. Guide dogs here in the UK are 90 years old. 1931 is when the first partnership was created. And wow. Yeah. Did you hear me right? I did say 90, not 19.
Yeah, that would be nice. By the way, just play amongst yourselves. I'm trying to get my AirPods working so I can listen to the messages. But can I just say it's Eastern time? It's evening in Eastern time, isn't it? I think they said. Bear with me, I will check that. So, right, Siobhan, just we're waiting for the messages to
Yeah.
roll in and waiting for everything to happen there. Would you like to tell Vloggage what you're up to?
Yeah, so okay, I'm going to start off with my new look. So for those of you who are my blind subs and my blind peeps on here, I have had a new look. So I've changed my the color of my hair. So now it's a chestnut color, which is a browny red tone to it. It sounds hideous, but it's not apparently. And I've got a fringe, which I didn't have before, and it's still the length is still there. It's still long and it's curly at the bottom. It's got loose curls. So I had that done yesterday, and I wasn't sure whether I would because I'm usually a blonde, not a bright blonde, not a blonde that you would associate with Barbie, but I used to have like a mousy blonde hair with highlights, but I wanted a completely different look, and just for something really, really different. I don't know why necessarily I wanted to go for a completely different look, but yeah, I like just changing things up from time to time. So my hair color is very different. I do look very different. Apparently my mum's
Coda
husband.
Gray says dyeing hair is fun.
It is fun. My mum's husband
Yeah.
looked at the picture and was like, "Who's that?" And yeah, it just goes to show you that things are very different. So yesterday I spent all day at the beautician's, not just having my hair done, but I
Yes.
had I had a spray tan, I had my nails done, I had my eyebrows waxed and plucked, and then I had tinted eyelash tint as well as an eyebrow tint. So I'm feeling completely different, but I feel really, really confident. So that's kind of my new look, where I am with that. But more importantly, more excitingly, I'm going to be walking 90 miles next month. And I say next month, it's like...
Sorry, I am going to have to stop you here. We have breaking news.
Oh, breaking news. What's breaking news?
Anything I'm involved with, that's when we're breaking news. Okay, so Coda Gray says that in the States, fringes are called bangs. And she's wondering how that came to be. So would you fancy a bang? I don't know if you get that. That's rude in English.
A bang.
So,
I didn't realise that. I didn't realise that a fringe. Oh.
But you got a whole makeover.
Yeah, I did
That's
literally
really
get
neat.
a whole makeover. Oh, that's interesting to know, because terminology can be so different from one place to the other. So I was listening to a YouTube the other day, and it said a fanny pack, and I was like,
yeah. We know that fanny means bum in
yes,
America.
but yeah,
fanny means front bum in the UK.
It does, but I was just like, what? Why can't it just be a bum bag or whatever it is?
Yeah,
But
by the
it
way,
was just like the
you've got 7 people
terminology.
with you so far. Thanks for joining at the early stage. Do us a favour, smack the like button because it shows us that you're there. You've just lost one, but maybe that's because somebody was shy. Who knows?
Oh no.
And if you haven't subscribed, please, obviously do.
It does help, and I'm trying to reach that magic number. So next month, when I do the 90-mile walk, I want to bring you guys along on the journey. I want to be able to do live stream, and I can't at the moment. So at the moment, I'm having to rig up to various different capture cards and video cards and all that sort of stuff. But if I'm able to do it live stream, you'll be able to see me laugh, cry, be in pain, enjoying myself. And why not? Why not come on the journey and ask those questions, get involved? Because as well, I'm raising money for guide dogs, but I'm hoping to raise £5,000 to name a puppy. But the most exciting bit of that news is you guys are going to be able to name a guide dog pup.
I'm going to put the link in the description if you do want to sponsor. Feel free. Message here from Meadow M. Hi, Siobhan. I'm Margaret, who tweets you. Your makeover is so fab. I've just got to put the voice in there. You really look stunning.
Thank you so much.
I quite like a cunning stunt in any book. And Coda's saying I love studying the differences between the English dialects.
Yeah, that is
Let's
true.
put this in another word. You like studying English? Well, you're welcome. I joke. No 1776 here. Right, I'm going to put the link address to Just Giving if anybody wants to have a look at that. But the call to ask at the minute is very much subscribing. 1 minute, I'll put it here.
Subscribe,
so it'll be justgiving.com/walk, the number 4, guide dogs 2021.
And no pressure. If you can't donate, that's absolutely fine. But just share, because share really does show all the love and support. And yeah, exactly. So next month, I really want you guys to come on the journey. And like I say, we are going to be raising £5,000 to name a guide dog puppy. And if we get to that, which I'm sure we will, because there's so many amazing people out there who are sharing and donating. So many thanks for you for that. But I want to be able to bring the pup and show you here on YouTube what you've named and what they're going to go on to do, and they're going to go on to change someone's life. Now, I'm lucky enough to have had 3 life-changing guide dogs. Marty is my 3rd guide dog. I trained back in 2003. I feel so old saying that. Oh my goodness. So I've had so much support from guide dogs here in the UK, not only with the guide dog service, but also the other services that guide dogs provide. So mobility and orientation and mobility, and learning how to use the long cane safely to navigate out and about in my community, giving me that confidence. But also the My Sighted Guide service, which pairs up sighted volunteers with people who are blind or visually impaired to be able to get out and do those things that they wouldn't otherwise be able to do. Now, I've been shopping, clothes shopping. I've been out to the lakes with my sighted guide, and they talk about all the environment, what's around. I've been so many different places, and I just think it's a great service. So
okay, so we're going to move on from the advert for guide dogs in a minute, but it is a stunning charity. So it's justgiving.com/walk, the number 4, guide dogs 2021. Coda firstly says that English isn't my first language anyway. Well, tell us which one it is, by the way. So really they're all dialects to me. Well, no, I disagree. No, I'm joking. Go on, tell us where. Tell us your first language. I wish. Sorry, let's have a look. I wish the US had. It says here a sighted guide service. Oh well, there probably is something. I'll research that for you. That would be that'd be extremely helpful. In the meantime, Meadow M says, "Can we see Marty now?" Well, you might be able to, but it might be a bit tricky because of the lens that you've got at the moment. If you call him, he's going to have to climb up on you.
Martin, hi, say hello. Go say hello.
Oh, you're going to have to get him up a bit.
Marty, hop, hop. No, you can't actually.
On your lap.
Marty, hop, hop. Yeah. No, you
Marty, look this way.
He's got off me there. It's like, what are you doing, Mum?
Okay, go and have a ladder. So you got to see him. Oh, Sammy, call Sammy, quick.
Sammy,
go to Mummy. Quick, Sammy, go to Mummy. No, don't take us off there. Oh, call Sammy.
Sam.
Call him. See if you get Sammy.
Hi, Sam. Sammy won't be able to get up. Poor boy.
He might be able to try.
I know.
He can.
Sammy,
he can.
Hop. Hop.
Yes.
Hello.
Sammy, look. So hopefully you got to see the dogs. Let us know what you think. You are watching Blind Girl Vlogs.
You
I'm not Blind Girl.
Marty, it's great to have you, actually.
You have,
Darling?
I think, transparency. You have 6 views at the moment.
Oh, I feel so blessed, actually. It's nice to have so many people, especially on a Sunday, wherever you are, even if it's Sunday morning, Sunday lunchtime, Sunday evening. It's great to have you because I know Sundays are really, really kind of.
In the meantime, you can aprender español, I need to say, because Coda is Spanish.
Also, do you know
she's
what?
from
I'd love to learn
Paraguay.
Spanish. I used to.
I'll tell her in a minute. Don't worry, she's not listening.
I am listening.
From Paraguay.
Hey, it's my channel.
From
No, I'm
Paraguay.
joking. Wow, amazing.
She's fantastic. She's, oh, baby, so precious, she says. And Margaret or Meadow M says, hello, Marty. Oh, it would be so tempting. He would say hello, believe me. Adorable, says Coda Gray. And Margaret again, they are adorable. Yes,
they
okay,
really, really are. So, so we've had quite a busy day today, haven't we? We've been here, there, and everywhere. And I will say, Sean actually ironed my dress.
Yes.
For me tomorrow. Isn't he good?
Wow.
Isn't he great? Actually, you know, ironing. I love ironing. But
isn't he lovely?
No. You're going to pull me off air. No, I'm joking. So he's done that, so I don't have to worry about ironing this evening. And I'm wearing a dress tomorrow because I'm going to the Royal Chelsea Flower Show.
Yep.
Which is a big event here in the UK, and I'm so excited. I've never been before, and I just love anything nature, anything garden, and I'm going to be there supporting guide dogs.
And we've had a request.
And it's Guide Dogs 90th, like I said, this year. So we're doing a garden that's inspired by the sight loss journey. So it's going to be really, really interesting. I'm looking forward to smelling all the flowers and seeing what they've put together. It sounds amazing. The designer's done a fantastic job. So
we're going to come back to Guide Dogs later.
No. I'm saying what I'm going to be wearing. So I've got a dress, and because it's the Chelsea Flower Show, I've got to have lovely daisies on there, and my nails are a blue, which is the background of my dress. And I would be doing lots of photos and videos, and I'll show you that. And I think Sean wants to hit the headlines.
No.
So what are you doing? What request have you got then?
I don't know. I was just playing guitar in the background.
Oh, really?
What'd you do?
Yeah.
What you sing?
No, I'm not going to be singing on my live. Yeah, Sean can play the guitar, so you know he likes to be in on the action. No, please. We do want to keep the 6 people who are viewing. No, I was very happily talking about my outfit because I know that people are interested in hearing that. So I've got that, and I've got a nice big white bag because it has got white daisies on there. So I'm trying to be all colour coordinated. And my jewellery, I'm so pleased that I did get this many years ago from a good friend of mine while I was waiting for my guide dog. She bought me a beautiful silver necklace which has a Labrador silver charm on it, and also I've got little paw print earrings and they're silver as well. So I'm gonna be all dogged tomorrow, which is really cool. And I'm gonna wear makeup. I think I'm gonna go for a classic look. What look do you think I should go for? I don't want to go for anything too out there. I want to be natural. Well, natural in terms of makeup. So Martin's going to be coming, and I was trying to find a little white bow tie because I think it would look really cute, especially him being a black dog. It would kind of show up, but I can't seem to locate the little white bow tie. Oh, I think that would have been so sweet, don't you? Let me know in the comments below if you think that would look really cute. I might have another look if I can find that.
You need to sing. What song do you?
I don't want to sing. I don't know how many times I'm going to sing.
Good.
No, I'm talking about. Yeah, my. So let me know in the comments. Is anyone a singer out there?
Misery, please won't you go? Throw away the ideas in your head, 'cause you spend
can't hear me now because I'm singing.
Please make the right decision for your own sake. You must
want to check the messages. Welcome to any new people if you come. Welcome to my live stream.
You could wait a while, if only for a smile. That's where it's going to make you smile.
Yeah. Okay. Any comments? Any people in the chat?
I'll have a look. I think people would have wanted the guitar. I can't sing, but I would have thought people would want the guitar.
I don't know. Well, who knows? But yeah, have you got any questions? Any?
Yeah. Why don't you want the guitar?
No, It's not. I wanted a guitar. I was just like in my element, chatting. I like to chat.
No,
As people have found out that I do like to talk, but I think it's good to talk.
Doesn't like
So
me talking.
welcome to any new people that's just jumped on my live. How's
You've
everyone
not seen
doing?
and not heard, apparently.
What have you got planned for the week ahead? Let me know in the comments. I'm nosy.
Okay, let's have a look. So we've got some comments here. Give me a second. We have got right. Okay, so Taylor firstly doesn't iron. Margaret says, so you want to go that slow some year. Do you read Braille? Sorry, I'm just listening.
Yes.
Yes, indeed.
I do.
It sounds pretty, says Coda. I know, but she wouldn't let me do it, Coda. It's very well tuned. Well, thank you very much. I can't see that. Margaret,
Yeah, the guitarist.
it says, a hubby that irons and plays the guitar. Yeah, I'm not as attractive as all that, if I'm honest. Coda, I don't understand colours at all. Yeah, they'll always stab you in the back, colours. You might meet the Queen.
No, the Queen isn't going this year. Sadly, otherwise I would have had the pleasure of meeting her. I'm going to be meeting the royals though, but I can't say when or where tomorrow, but photos and videos potentially. So I'm excited to kind of, meet the royals. That would be rather spectacular.
Margaret.
Yeah.
Says, okay. Okay. It says, had a bandana to match your dress. Okay, and then we've got Coda says, I'm actually going to my guide dog school's alumni convention this weekend.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
It will be fun meeting up with other guide dog users. Yes.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so nice as well because everyone has a different experience with a dog and things like that. So it'd be nice just to chat and speak to people and find out a bit about their dog. I love dogs.
For those who can see it, what does this? I mean, bear in mind it's downgraded very much sound and vision because of YouTube and its live stream.
Yeah.
But we got a new lens fairly recently, so we're watching on a new lens. I'd love to know what it looks like.
Well, yeah. Actually, that'd be interesting. And I'm also getting some new lenses.
Some new lenses?
Yes, I ordered yesterday night because I want to change my eye colour. So I've got contact lenses coming.
Can you use contacts with prosthetic eyes?
Yes, and I think it would be a lot easier actually to put it over the top. So I've ordered a hazel brown colour and I've ordered a green colour. So I'm looking forward to kind of trialing those and seeing how they look. So I'm gonna be doing it. So at the moment I've got blue eyes.
Blue eyes?
Blue eyes. So I've never tried them before. Never had different coloured contact lenses. I used to have contact lenses as a child, but not coloured ones in that sense. So that would be quite interesting. I hope I don't mix them up and get one brown and one green. That would be quite funky. That I'd be rocking a completely different new look. So keep us up to date with the
Margaret,
guide
it's a
dogs.
bit dark.
How
I
is
can
it?
probably do something about that.
Did you want to turn on the lamp?
Hey?
Because you did turn that off. Did you want to turn on the lamp?
No.
Oh.
That's something I
But that would make it brighter, surely?
Hey?
That would make it brighter.
No, because it would be a different Calvin.
Listen to him, a different Calvin.
Yes, it would. I mean, I could either do that, so that should be a bit brighter, or in reality, what I might do, I'm not sure how much this. So you've got a cushion there, it's not going to work. Can I put that the other side in, please?
No, you're ruining my look now. I had that all neatly.
That should be. You're not going to be on the side of the sofa, are you?
No.
Good. That might be a bit harsh, so someone could tell us. Maybe
let us know.
You have got some lighting, but hopefully.
Ooh.
Yeah, hopefully. So let us know what you think. 1 second. So we actually have two little lights here. I'd actually like a proper.
Well, we are sorry, everybody. Investing in the channel, and we are looking at lighting, which is our next big investment.
How's it looking now? Is it a little bit harsh on the light? Tell us honestly.
Yeah, let's talk
about with that. But we've got.
We're kind of getting there. We've got some amazing kit, but I think the lighting is the next big investment that we want to do. We want to make sure it looks nice, and that's quite cool.
Margaret's sitting outside, but the sound is perfect.
Oh, you're sitting outside. That's awesome.
Stony Bridgev, welcome. First message. Have a great time. Coda, my grandmother naturally has. Bear with me, sorry, I've lost my thing. hate Chromina, whatever. She has one eye green and the other, oh, I see, and the other eye grey. We've got Travis.
Oh
Welcome,
wow!
Travis.
Hi, Travis.
Your
Hi.
hair looks good, Siobhan.
Thank you so much.
Better with light, I think. Okay, but does it look, is it too much light? Tell us, obviously, we've got too much light. I imagine we probably have. In fact, if I'm going to come and cut across, I'm going to suggest people can tell us. I'm going to cut across the camera. Sorry, camera lens. So the focus might take a second.
Okay.
I actually think I probably need to turn it right down, but I'm not sure. They will tell us.
Yeah, tell us. We definitely want to know so it looks good.
I feel I'm earning my dinner tonight, aren't I?
Yeah, you're gonna have soup. That's all you're having. Soup and bread.
Yeah. Oh dear.
That's all I can
I'd imagine it probably looks good now, but I'd like a view on it. If
yeah, that'd be good.
The sound, by the way, is Rode Wireless Go 2. We do have a proper sound bag.
We do,
which is much better, but you don't hear the difference on
YouTube anyway.
Stream.
So yeah,
better with light, I think, says Margaret.
Okay.
So I think it's probably lit fine now. So anybody let us know.
Yeah, let us know.
You can find out more about the walk, justgiving.com/walk number 4 guide dogs 2021.
And share the channel, because when I hit that magic number, I keep going on about this magic number. I will then be able to do live streams on the walk. It's going to be an epic, well, yeah, it's going to be a huge challenge, but I'm up for a challenge. And every year I always set myself one goal. Last year, unfortunately, because of COVID and the pandemic, I wasn't able to do such a challenge, but I definitely would like to bring you on the journey, and so you can see how dangerous and how exciting, how fun it's all going to be. We can give you a tour around the hotel rooms, and I'm going to be wearing fancy dress. So yeah, if you want to see all that, subscribe.
My dress will
share.
be fancier than yours.
Yeah, well, it's just going to be, oh gosh, it's going to be hilarious. It's going to be fun. There's probably going to be lots of painful tears, but
it'll be fun.
It's all for a good cause.
I like the Cause. They're a great band.
Yeah, that's yeah. I can't believe it's going to be in about 2 weeks.
Yeah,
and then it's Christmas, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, then it's Sean's birthday in November.
Yeah, well, I don't particularly go there.
Why not? I'm not saying the date.
It's not a big year, which is good.
Well, it might not be this year, but next year you're going to be 40.
On dark sofa, says Margaret. That's a fair point. With dark top, that's a fair point. So is I guess is melting to the background a bit. I don't know. Put light through on the sofa. To be fair, we wouldn't normally do them in here. I'm sure you'd probably be fine.
The weather's been a bit rubbish, so we would have done it outside, which is
that's a bit personal, isn't it, Siobhan? Oh, the YouTube. Oh, sorry.
I don't know where your mind's at.
I think it was quite clear where my mind was at.
Yeah, well, yeah. And I've got my gym clothes on because we're going to go out and do some exercise after this.
Are we?
Yeah, we are.
Sugar.
We're going to go and do a run.
We have here from Coda. So Sean is 10 years older than me. You don't know how old I am because it's not a big year.
Well, next year is a big year, so you can work it out. He's 40 next year. He's 39 this year.
No, not. What are you on about? You just aged me by 10 years.
No.
I'm 29.
No, you're not. You wish.
Yes, I am. You wish. Why don't you just give my national insurance number, which is the equivalent of our social security, by the way?
No.
US viewers.
No, but nobody knows it's in November sometime.
No.
It's in November.
Yeah, well, thanks for checking whether I was comfortable discussing that.
We're thinking in November, the end of November, going to somewhere like Spain, because I'm so wanting to get away. But I don't know what the weather's going to be like in November. So we need to kind of do a little bit of looking. If not, we're going to stay somewhere in the UK. We do a staycation. I'm really interested in going to one of these forest holidays where you can have a log cabin, open fire. Yeah. You can have a nice hot jacuzzi, private hot tub, and all that sort of stuff. So, yeah, I'm not sure. We'll have to see. Where things are as well. Especially.
So, if anybody's watching, by the way, behind Siobhan, other than curtains, there's kind of drop blinds.
Yes.
Siobhan, do you know how you make a Venetian blind?
Poke it in the eyes.
Thanks for nicking me punchline. But okay, that works.
Well, I thought you were asking me the question.
Yes, that works.
What other jokes do you know that are clean that we can actually share?
Well, I'll have a think. Right, so Coda says I could be your translator. Yeah, that'd be good. Hop on the plane, join us.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
We love a bit of alioli, which is good. And olives.
Oh, yeah, olives. Alioli.
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 Yeah.
I haven't had a new drink, I
garlic
promise.
mayonnaise,
And
essentially.
nice fresh bread.
Yeah.
Bread is my downfall. I love bread.
Margaret says glamping. Yeah, if a
Glamping would
holiday
be
inn counts as
awesome.
glamping, that's what we'll do.
No, last time I went camping with Sean, it was a 2-man tent, and I said, "Do not leave the beer can with beer standing
beer,
there
it was
inside,"
dark.
and everything got soaking wet, and I was not impressed.
And she
And I
wet
said,
herself.
"Never again am I doing camping with you, boy."
You drank those, didn't you?
No, I did not.
You did.
Oh, it was horrific. And then we had to
You had to change your pants and everything, didn't you?
Oh yeah, of course.
She wears them.
Yeah, of course. No, he's whispering. I can hear him.
I know.
And then
I was
the
just telling him what you did.
painstaking thing of finding our own tent, not climbing in with some randoms.
Yeah, nothing wrong with unless you're into the
Well,
apparently upside down pineapple means people are swingers.
what?
Yeah, TikTok told me.
Oh, boys, you smell. Thanks.
You mean for dogs, by the way.
Yeah,
not
I said
being sexist
boys.
against males.
Ew.
Right, so Margaret is, I love bread too and cannot pass. That's true. Those lovely bakeries you get abroad. That's true.
They are
And
so
Coda,
delicious.
I have only done camping with a motorhome.
Oh my gosh.
Coda,
You're so lucky.
blind, aren't you? You shouldn't be driving. No, I know you're with somebody.
But then in America, wasn't
Oh yeah, you get licenses in America.
No, but wasn't there a story where there was they said like cruise control, and they went to the back and thought, oh yeah, okay, we'll just cruise it, and left it unattended, and they crashed.
Oh, and it wouldn't overly surprise me. It's the land of the free.
Well,
it's
it's like, what? Why would you leave it unattended? Even though it's on cruise, you still need to kind of be in front of the wheel.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So Coda went motor camping with her parents. Who else? Say hello if you're watching, by the way.
Yeah, please do. Get involved in the conversation.
You've got 9 people watching at the moment.
Come on, 9 people.
So you're just like all those big YouTubers, isn't it? You know.
Who are you?
I heard one of the big YouTubers got 11 viewers at once, which is great. Coda, I am waiting for the day for self-driving cars. I know a bit about self-driving cars, by the way. There are 5 levels of autonomy, and the level that we're sort of at, like your Teslas and whatever, the levels that we're at with it. This would be a whole YouTube you'd do at some point. Is would you do a self-drive car? But the ones that do lane changing, and could drive on motorways and whatever, but need driver interaction, they're level 3. Okay. Level 4. Now they're the ones where I forget which city it's in. I think is it
California?
California do some self-drive, but they're sort of mostly level 3, and that's true. Level 4, but they're where they're programmed in geographically to do a local area. Level 5 is the one is like the gold dust one where the car does everything. And to be honest, I'm not sure how close we are to it. There's an awful lot of hype from the motor industry.
I want to
and everybody wants to invest billions because they're so scared someone's going to invent it in their garage one day. Sorry, Siobhan.
I'm so wanting to. I might even reach out to a company to see if we can go and do a YouTube of me testing out one of these super duper. Yeah.
Margaret says self-drive cars. She says flip. Yeah, she didn't. I'm paraphrasing. She said, yeah, self-drive cars. I would love one myself. I could snooze my way to work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe.
But that would just be so strange though, isn't it? Because you can have a dog, a guide dog at the back, and then drive yourself to a place and then get out with your guide dog. It would just be like, whoa, what's just happened there? But that's the future. I don't know if I'm going to live long enough until they're actually on the roads. I don't want to be morbid
probably
or anything.
Killed by a self-driving car, if not an e-scooter.
Well,
in America, right? Here's a question. Sorry.
Oh gosh, yeah, e-scooters.
Yes. In America, do you get many e-scooters? You'll get them, but what's the law on riding e-scooters in the States? You can't really do them in the UK, but people do. Police in England and Wales have seized so far this year 3,000 of them, compared to 512 last year and 87 the year before. It sounds like I'm reading that, but I just remember it. And it is essentially the same as driving any car without insurance or the rest of it. If people do these on the road and they're not part of the official government pilot that's happening in different places.
So dangerous though.
It'd be great if you could test drive one, says Meadows Margaret. I had the opportunity to go in one in Oxford. Unfortunately, I was going to make a film about it, but unfortunately we didn't in the end. So
okay, so you have to give me their numbers and their contact details because I'm going to reach out to them.
Yeah, well they might let me do it for work. I can't imagine you do it just for you. You never know.
I know they might do.
You get them in large cities. This is the scooters.
Yeah.
Not so much in the rural ones. Yeah, because you'll have Dodge Chargers, don't you? Even in some states in America, it's possible for someone who's registered legally blind.
Yeah.
to have a driver's license. You know that?
I think was it not in Ohio, in Illinois?
Well, there are some places, but
Illinois?
the thing is, the difference is the legal blindness level is a lot higher vision, I think, than it is in the UK.
Oh.
Then also, there are people with some conditions where they can use things called
nice.
optics, and they kind of give people a better field of view, so they're allowed to do that. Whereas in the UK, that's not acceptable. Margaret saying, slightly off topic, yes, please. Did you see where they developed a flying car? That was Back to the Future, wasn't it? And trialed in somewhere like Hungary recently. There've been a few flying cars over the years, actually, but you need pilot's licenses to do it.
Oh my gosh!
It flew about 12 miles. I have to say, I once got an Uber and it felt like that flew 12 miles over a bridge.
That's an interesting awesome. That sounds really exciting. I want to fly a plane again.
I think they tend to be planes with look a bit like cars and the wings come out, but that sounds good. Good afternoon, says Radio Fan.
Hi,
hey Radio Fan. How are you doing today? Where are you? Where are you
in this
from?
beautiful world?
Please tell us. And Coda, I'll come back to Radio Fan. Coda, yes, but they use special glasses that help them to see. That's only in special circumstances. So yes, that's true, and they're called optics, but you're not allowed to do that in the UK. You have to be able to see a number plate, or you would say a license plate,
without correcting.
Manufactured after the year 2001 from 20 meters away. So you have to have really quite good vision. Radio Fan says, very happy that Kent won the cricket yesterday. Do you watch cricket, and how do you watch it? Well, if you're supporting Kent, I guess you're probably in Perth, Western Australia, right? No, okay, that would probably be somewhere in the UK. Where are you? Cricket, no. I wanted to go doing blind cricket. And
oh my gosh, I did as well. And I think I nearly took someone's head off.
Yeah. 4 heads.
Thing is, I've never really got into cricket. I know people are really can be cricket mad, but there is blind cricket out there, and people do really enjoy it.
Yeah,
but
Kent.
I don't personally. It's not just because I can't see it, because you can, you get audio description and
you can listen to it on Radio 4, and they can talk about wonderful fruit style cakes and stuff that you can have.
Yeah. But blind tennis, I also did try blind tennis. Again, I was useless. I was completely and utterly useless. I'm not very good at anything like that. They say hand to eye coordination, but that doesn't bother me. But my balance, and I'm just all off. I've just
Coda never got into sport. Right, listen, in a minute, I'm going to try a little game. Would you like to play a little game with me in a minute?
Depends what it is. Say it depends what it is.
I'm going to eat something in a minute, but people have to guess. You have to guess what it is. But I'll have to go and get it. So
no, you can't.
Do you? That must be follow sports generally. No.
Depends what it is, actually. If anything to do with
international
England, yes. If it's like Australia, yes.
Radio Fan, by the way, I'm visually impaired. Visually impaired. I'm blind, using a Braille Note Touch.
Oh, awesome.
The Braille Note Touches, they are Android based, aren't they? And they're the ones where you can either have a screen for others to see or turn it around.
That's right.
And I believe they are made by Humanware.
Yeah.
We have Mantis, which is more of a display, but it does have note-taking functions.
Yeah, I love my Mantis. QWERTY keyboard.
And that's really good. Right, the old Braille jokes, I don't think any of them are fun, are they, really? I've just gone out and read The Cheese Grater. What a violent book.
Oh, Sean.
Braille is a touchy subject. It's not a bad chat-up line, though, is it?
Wow.
How sensitive my fingers? Well, I read Braille.
Well, I mean, seriously.
Right, I'm good.
Ow! Good.
Ow!
Brilliant.
Ow!
I love it.
Right, I've got to go and eat something in a minute.
He's going to go and eat something.
Yeah, no, but it's genuinely is for a bit of YouTube fun. So you can ask me some questions so you guess what it is. So before I even open it,
very crunchy, I'm sure of it.
So
it's going to be very noisy. I don't like people eating.
So do you want to ask any questions about opening stuff?
What do you mean opening stuff?
You can ask me 20 questions. Basically, you ask me questions, but I get to answer them, and you see if you guess what I've got.
Okay, is it in a box?
It is.
Is it sweet or savoury?
Sweet.
I know what it is then.
No, you don't. I got these ones out.
It sounds like After Eights.
Says what?
After Eights.
Not even slightly.
No. Is it cake based?
Yes. Well, sort of. No, is it? I don't know.
Is it Jaffa cake?
No. I do know a clue I could give you, but it would sound really worrying.
No, go on then.
You do. Hey, no, keep asking me questions and I'll give the clue.
No.
And then people will guess. Then I'll tell you what it is.
Is it in a wrapper?
It's in a foil tray. Exceedingly good.
Oh, Mr. Kipling cakes.
Yeah, 1 minute. Let me tell you specifically.
Yeah.
You put these up your bottom.
Oh, Sean.
What is it?
Apple pies.
Yes.
Oh.
No, we've never done that, by the way.
No, yeah. Explain.
I'll
You
explain.
Never done. No, I've never done that.
No, neither have I. Would you? Before
What on
I
earth
explain, would you like a Mr. Kipling?
No, I
brand
really
apple pie?
wouldn't.
Are the cakes available?
No. I'm watching my figure.
Someone who was a policeman who was saying how somebody died suddenly in London.
Horrific.
And
Many
nobody
years
really
ago.
knew why. 1 minute. I was telling the story. Don't talk over it.
You've taken too long.
No, it's not. I've got to be careful how I put it. But they had a perforated bowel was the cause of death, and they bled to death inside.
Oh.
Turns out, because it's a bit weird, they had all these boxes of Mr. Kipling apple pies around the place, apparently. And it turned out what the dirty person was doing was putting the pies up their backside.
No,
but wait a minute.
No,
that's bad enough. I don't know why you could do. I mean, you can digest that way, apparently.
Oh.
Why would you put the foil trays up there? That's what he was doing. And the local shop, they say, oh, we knew him. Yeah, he'd always come and buy apple pies off us.
But how can you eat an apple pie knowing that someone was doing that? That would just make... How can you sit there eating knowing that someone... Oh, just no.
Long time ago.
Yeah.
I do know a related joke, and I can tell it in a minute. Should we look at messages?
Just clear your mouth first. It's very rude.
So messages?
Yeah.
No, I was trying to... let's have a look. So Radio Fam, they got their brown note through a charity. They're very good.
Oh,
You're welcome to plug them. Which charity?
Yeah.
Margaret, hope you guys... have you guys got a sweet tooth where you haven't?
Not anymore.
Code Grey, what and why? I don't know the answer to that. They died. Gross story, says Margaret. You.
Yeah, it's just gross. It's just
yeah, it was, but that's why when I say you put them up your backside,
no,
knew exactly what I meant.
No, yes, but you don't need to keep going
the
there.
person who told me that to this day cannot eat Mr. From the apple pie.
Well, I'm not surprised because it's just revolting. It's absolutely disgusting.
No, they're delicious if you eat them in your mouth.
Yeah. Sweet tooth. I do like them, but I find them far too sweet because my digestive system is very different to many other people's. So yeah, I can't eat sweet things.
Can I just say Yassi Yassa?
Yes.
Hivela is Yassi Yassa, who is hi.
Hi.
Hope everything. Do you know Yassi Yassa?
I don't know the. No, I don't actually.
Okay,
know
hope everything is all right. Following from the, from the fatherland of Egypt.
Oh,
where in Egypt are you from? One of our very good friends from Alexandria originally. And I'd like to learn it, but I don't.
It's lovely to have you. So
welcome. Yeah, subscribe if you haven't. Yes, it'd be lovely.
Please do.
Wow, someone in Egypt has joined the chat. Says Margaret. That's true. Hello, Egypt. Yeah.
Hi, Egypt. How warm is it over there? I'm jealous because I'm sitting here quite cold.
I'm gonna walk like an Egyptian. Do you know how they built the pyramids? No, the answer is no because we don't. No,
I thought you were trying to say a joke, Sean.
No.
Okay. No, I don't.
No.
Please enlighten us. Actually, it'd be interesting.
Yeah, that's brilliant. You're watching from Egypt. I'd love to know where.
That is amazing. The thing is, I'd love to travel this whole beautiful world. I'd love to travel. Not just the touristy parts, but just back and beyond.
You'd love
all
to, but
sorts of things.
The criminal behaviour order prevents it.
Oh,
no,
Sean, shut up! No, I have not got any of that.
No, but Monday. No, you haven't at all.
What are you on about? Yeah.
So this is brilliant. We've got more people following.
Yeah, please do. Subscribe.
Radio Fan says, I'm inside. What's that? Leicester Square. Okay, in London.
Oh.
So say hi to everyone at London's West End. No, I'll tell you what. If you've got everybody at Leicester Square, that would be fairly awesome. What are you doing in Leicester Square?
Hi everyone.
We were there recently, and we'd had our refusal.
Yeah, we had two.
Yeah,
sadly.
In Jolly Bees
and Little Italy
and Little Italy wouldn't take us because of the guide dogs.
Yeah.
Steve, Footy Nut Guy, how are you doing?
He actually joined. I was wondering where he was.
Yeah.
Hi, Steve.
How's it looking, Steve? How's it sounding?
Yeah, I remember Steve. YouTube live. So.
Yeah.
Leicester Square is awesome.
Yeah, if Yassi or anyone else, if you haven't subscribed, it would really help an awful lot.
Definitely.
If you could. You talk among yourself a minute, sure?
I'm allowed to talk now, am I?
It's your channel. You can do what you want.
Oh, So yeah, let us know what you're doing in Leicester Square. I do love London. I love going and going to the casino, which we did last month, didn't we?
Yeah.
And for our anniversary, 7 years.
Well, hang on a minute. We did other stuff as well.
Well, we
did
did.
that
We
afterwards.
went to the JW Steakhouse and the Grosvenor House Hotel. That was delicious. And then obviously my favourite part of the evening was going to the Double Standard and having
Which is
frozen
a hotel in King's
slushy.
Cross.
Yes, it is. If you haven't been, go there. If you're in the UK, go. If you're not and you're coming over to the UK, go to the Double Standard because it's just delicious. Honestly, I haven't tasted it.
And other hotels are available.
Yes, but no, I'm
Radio
saying
I
my
went
beautiful
into Jolly
cocktail.
Bees today, and I had a nice meet. It was busy in London today,
Ooh.
especially the tube. Do you have a guide dog with you, Radio Fan? We'd love to know. It'd be good if you have. They did say they would do some training, so hopefully. Both mics are equal volume. Thank you for doing that, Guy. Coda Grey, I would love to visit England someday. Will we have room in the kitchen or whatever? Come and join us.
Honestly, yeah.
Lola J, welcome.
Hi.
One has to go. Coffee, tea. Okay, forgive me. I think
For me, coffee. I don't like coffee at all. So yeah, coffee would be
I'd
fine.
love a coffee.
Ugh.
Oh, can I make a coffee while
No,
you're talking?
no.
Can I do it?
No.
Some sound effects.
No.
Go on.
No, you don't need to.
London is the best in my
It is. It's such a lovely city.
favourite
There's so many
city,
different.
says Margaret. Steve, you think that guy?
But then I do
Siobhan's
love
face
Dublin.
is slightly bright, with the rest being a bit darker. Almost if it's kind of lit up, I suppose. Reflections on the couch where it's where it's intended. I think that's fine. Lola J, hi. Tea every day, all day here. Well, where are you, Lola? We'd love to know.
Yeah, tea for me, definitely.
Radio fan. Don't have a guide dog. I use a white stick, but I don't like using it. And it says on the tube, especially when it's going on to off the trains. I agree with that.
Oh, that's horrible. That is
a
honestly
big gap.
awful.
Please
Yes.
mind the gap. Okay, you've got more people tuning in, but let's go to Coda Grey.
Excellent.
I'm very much a coffee drinker. Don't drink coffee. I take tea, my dear. I do drink coffee and I love it.
Tea all the way.
Drink more tea during the winter months, though. Okay, interesting.
Wow,
Is
that's
it
interesting.
English tea?
Yeah, I do like that, but I like
Lola J is USA. What's your home state, Lola? Tell us about that. We've got Travis Lightheiser. Hello. It says I love going to the casino. Went the other day. Didn't win anything, but it was fun. Well, you should assume you're going to lose if you go to a casino.
Yeah, I always take out a certain amount of money, and I know that I'm just gonna. If it goes, it goes. That's it. I just know I'm gonna lose.
By the way.
Yeah.
But
I don't go there thinking, I want to win. I go there thinking I'm going to lose. And if I come out winning, then I'm a winner.
Lola comes from the key swing state of Pennsylvania. That was interesting during the recent US elections. Margaret, going to get my tea now, guys.
Oh,
have a great day tomorrow. You could leave
it
connected for the analytics. No, I'm joking. Have a lovely day.
Have a lovely tea. And I'm glad that your painting went well.
Lola, one has to go. I think, one second, I'm confused. Sorry, forgive me, Lola.
Yourself. I think that you've read that comment.
No, I haven't.
Oh.
Ketchup, mustard. Yeah.
Oh.
I mean,
yeah, I like them all different things. So
yeah, they are. You do like that with mustard. Yes, Pennsylvania was a key swing state. That's right. It's almost as if I know my US politics. Fabulous.
Well, you've got to be across it for the news, haven't you? So.
I don't know what you mean, but I do know my US politics.
Yeah.
Steve, okay, I haven't been to London since I've had my long cane.
Oh, wow.
Would you recommend using the bigger ball or the long, thin tip?
Bigger ball.
And it says marshmallow. It shouldn't call you a marshmallow. No, that's just another name for the tip. I'd say it's personal preference, Steve.
It is, but
I prefer the big knob. But
I prefer the bigger one as well.
My brother, says Lola, actually eats his French fries with mustard only.
Well, I do like mustard though.
Radio fan, these are coming thick and fast. That's why I'm doing them. Use the big ball on the tube and the marshmallow on the street. That's what I do, says Radio fan. And Lola,
that's interesting.
My father eats oranges like apples. Interesting.
Ew! With the skin on. Oh no.
No, I doubt it.
I don't
really.
know.
Wait a minute. Right. He bites right into the peel.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh,
no, I can't.
Except the seeds. Sorry, Lola, there's no weapon. You're very welcome. And your dad, I bet
Ugh.
he's a lovely fella, but that is just weird.
No, that's just wrong for me. The thing is, I like orange, but I don't like the little white stuff. The little stringy white stuff is disgusting.
Do you know,
But I don't like
not,
peanut butter
since I'm not
either.
allowed to make coffee, I'm going to at least let them hear the sound effect
No,
of the
that's very
coffee
he's
beans.
a
We do it
nut.
properly here. Wait a minute, listen.
All he talks about is coffee.
Oh yeah, and I'm not going to do it, but look, 1 second. Oh yeah,
He's
God, love a
absolutely
coffee.
obsessed with
You'd have thought I'd be
bloody
rewarded
machine.
for all the YouTubing, but I'm not allowed one.
No,
I'd have done
he's
one.
already hyped enough.
I'd have
He does
done
not
one.
need
Hey?
coffee. He's already buzzing. He's already
Yes,
pumped.
but
He's already.
if I had coffee, I'd
just be quiet now.
if I had coffee,
Go
I'd be
on
able to
about
carry
it.
on doing this all night.
Yeah, no.
Can't believe that's coercive control.
Oh yes, of course it is.
Now let's have a look. Right, let's see. We've got more comments here. I think. Smiley face with tears is Lola, and I'll tell you, I was a lifelong Democrat and changed my party a few months before the election. Interesting.
Ooh.
And then also says I was going to change to Republican, but I went independent. Interesting.
Oh,
Radio
wow.
fan. Right, the square is getting very, very busy now, and it's so nice to hear the sounds of people around again. That is so good.
That is true, actually.
Radio fan, have you subscribed? I'm sure you must have done, but if you haven't, please do. It would help a lot. We're trying to get to a certain level in order to do live mobile YouTubes on the move.
Yeah, because next month I'm going to be doing a 90 miles walk in aid of guide dogs, because guide dogs are 90 years old this year. And we are going to be walking with white sticks. We're not going to be walking with our guide dogs because it's far too far. And we are both blind. So that's going to be an interesting journey. So that's why we want you to subscribe. So then I'm able to do those live streams on the walk, which is going to be, it's going to be huge. And it's about 145 kilometers for those Americans.
Lola says, Lola, I have a job where I have to be politically neutral, so I'm just going to read the comment factually.
Yeah.
Says, the way that Trump dealt with his own COVID changed my mind. Of course, he, the 45th president of the United States, did have COVID himself at one point, and he took some experimental drugs, which he said was a very good thing for him. Jamie Pickles. Hello, Jamie.
Hi,
How
Jamie.
are you doing? Do you know Jamie already?
No, I don't
Jamie,
think I do.
tell us where you are. We'd love to know.
We'd love to know.
Are you subscribed? It would help a lot. We're trying to get to the certain level to do lives en route. That's amazing. All the best for your walk, says Lola. Well, that's fantastic.
Thank
We
you
really
so
hope
much.
to do that.
Yeah.
Coda, welcome to the independent squad, Lola. And then we've got, because it's quite divided, like UK politics, even more so in the United States.
Yeah.
Jamie Pickles, good luck on the W. That'll be the walk.
Thank
Steve,
you so much.
Footy Nut Guy. I'm considering going to London in November, he says, but knowing my luck, the next lockdown will start when I'm about to leave. Lola says, okay, yes, Coda, and then Radio Fan, if you want, if I'm allowed to do so, I can shout your channel out on my radio show tomorrow. Tell us about your radio show.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, please do.
That'd be lovely.
Yeah, because I do lots of different things on this channel. Lots of different videos, from the most serious to the most embarrassing things I've ever done as a blind person. So go check those videos out, because if you want to laugh, go and check the funny ones out. If you want to cry, go and check the most recent one out I did of my first day as a totally blind person after losing all of my sight at 16.
Have you? Yeah, indeed. Have you heard of Eric Whittaker? That's Steve. He says,
Eric Whittaker.
Trying to persuade him to mention it on this radio station, on his radio station. Which station is that, Steve? That'd be very lovely.
Yeah,
Lola, I always thought Trump. This is reading Lola.
Okay.
I always thought Trump and Boris Johnson looked like they're related. Who said that? Somebody said they look like twins. Wasn't that Joe Biden who said that they look like twins? Oh, they're
is it because of the hair?
Apparently so.
Yeah.
Lola J. One says one has to go. Oh, maybe that's the name. I don't know. Prince Michael Jackson. Bad,
Don't do
I
that
know.
again.
But talking of a thriller, we got Footy Nut Guy coming back saying Eric Wiltshire, radio Captress International. I haven't, but that would be lovely.
Ooh, that'd be
Lola,
awesome. Thank you.
Lola, one has to go. I think that's now the name. It might have been idiot here, so forgive me. It says Sky. Yeah, but one second. Skinner Zeppelin, the Rolling Stones. Well, I know
Ooh.
Lynyrd Skynyrd, and I know the Rolling Stones.
I know the Rolling Stones.
Yes, the hair, says Lola.
Ah, yes, the hair.
Kevin O'Calla. Sorry, give us 1 second. Kevin O'Keeley, I would suggest, but tell me if that's correct or wrong. What exercise have you guys planned for? I'll answer this one a bit after the stream. We're just going to go and do a 10-mile walk, which will be lovely. Apparently, I didn't.
We're gonna do a bit of running. We're gonna do a bit of
What?
walking.
No, we're going to do some walking. We're not running.
Well, I'm running.
You're not letting me have a cup of coffee, so we're not running.
Okay, don't run then.
Yeah.
I'll run on my own.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah. Straight
Lola
into a
says-
tree.
So we just want to walk, basically.
We're going to go for a walk. And the thing is, I should have done a lot more in preparation of this 90-mile walk, because I really haven't done very much. Okay, the most we walked for this walk is our training walk is 15 miles. Now, bearing in mind, we have walked from Stevenage to the London Eye, which was about 36 miles in one hit. Now, that
Done it a couple of
was
times
a
as well.
killer. Yeah, we have, but that was a killer. Honestly, I got to about 26, 27 miles, and I was like, I'm starting to feel it a bit. Yeah. That is hard.
Lola says the Stones are Get the Boot, and thinks they are a gimmick band. That's interesting. Radio fan.
Oh,
It's not a station. I use Twitter Live. Oh, that's interesting. Must be a Periscope.
that's cool.
Do you do YouTube Live? And I do in the same style of radio. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Okay. Yeah. Well, we hope we're sort of delivering some of the experience. I'm sure you probably do it much more slickly than I am here. And
Yeah.
Lola says, do you have comfortable shoes
I do.
for the walk? And how many pairs? Well, just the one pair for each, I would say.
I do have walking shoes. Now, last weekend we did, I think it was about 15 miles in total, and I did it in dolly shoes. Now, I know I'm really stupid, but yeah, I wouldn't ever recommend doing a 15-mile walk in dolly shoes. And I thought it was all going to be through residential streets and pavements were going to be fine, but it wasn't. We walked along bridle walkways and there were potholes. It was rocky. It was uneven. And yeah, I came away with a very sore leg. My fault.
And a few more messages here. You'll need at least 2 pairs of shoes, says Lola. Also, you need to plan for your clothing for any weather. Well, we won't say what you're dressed as.
Well, I'm going as fancy dress.
Lola
but I'm
says
going to be wearing clothes underneath.
Maybe layers in case you get color. 1 second. I'm doing again because I'm online screen reader. Cooler and hotter. Matthew Smith. I really love Siobhan's new look. She looks nice before. But this gives her face a lovely shape.
Oh, thank you so much.
That's lovely, Matthew. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you very much. Steve, is Westminster still stairs only? No, I don't think so. Actually,
I don't. Yeah, I wouldn't want to say. Actually,
one day I can get back to Parliament. No, I think there's a lift there. Actually,
I think actually in Westminster, I think there is. I wouldn't want to say, so double check it. But yeah, I'm meeting up with Kelsey in December. In now it's gone out of my head.
Does Kelsey know this?
She does, because she asked. She said, "Oh, I'm going to be going. Winter Wonderland.
Walking in a winter wonderland.
Are you coming? Come in, Sean. You can come with Sammy. Winter Wonderland is, oh my gosh, it is an amazing, amazing place. All the smells, the taste, the textures, and I'll be doing a YouTube from there as well.
Okay, yes. So Lola says it's funny. Lola, by the way, if you want us to say something in English
what about
accent,
ice skating?
We will. Let us know. Lola says it's fun as an American how we have different words for things. The Brits say a mummy, but we say mommy. Yeah, to be fair, though,
elevator and lift.
You spell things different. You spell things more simply.
Like organised with a Z.
Through. We spell through THROUGH.
Yeah.
America, it's just easier to put THRU, so that's what's happened. I'm slightly teasing. Lola is coming back and saying, have a mummy is a well-preserved, 1 second, deceased. Oh, okay, a deceased person. Maybe, but maybe that is a definition for some mummies. Okay, interesting one. Hey mom, we could try an American accent if you want. I'm going to be American.
I wouldn't even want.
So Footy Night Guy is here, and he says she was here earlier. Be careful of her boyfriend. He's paying. Okay, well, I hope he's
He might be watching.
I can't believe I read that. But so the problem when Brits do American accents, we struggle
That
with
sounds a bit Australian.
the R sound. No. I can do an American accent, but we struggle with the R. Hey, great accent, says Lola. Thank you. I'm going to be American for the next 5 minutes. Is that okay?
Oh gosh, no, that's so annoying.
Okay, well you can swap it for a coffee.
No, I like to hear American accents, proper American accents.
Hey Lola, tell me
awful.
what part of America, and I'll try the accent, but I'm not sure I
No.
necessarily do it.
I'd love to go touring America.
We got another message here. So Lola says, when Brits sing, your accent goes away and you sound American. Yeah, well, it depends what it is. You know, Lily Allen doesn't. If you search Lily Allen, she sounds English anyway. Footy Night Guy, I've just told Kelsey that you're live. She's with her dad, so she's unlikely to be able to join. Well, that's a shame. But she can watch it later. She can tell people. Coda Gray, it sounds like a Texan accent. Well, maybe if I've gone slightly south, if I'm now deliberately changing my accent.
Okay.
For the polish, no.
And talking about American.
Yeah, well,
American
okay, do. But then we've got more messages.
I so want to go and visit America. Which are the first few states that we can come over to? And which would you recommend?
Lola says,
say New York,
please
Sean.
try a cowboy accent.
First and foremost. I want to go to New York, but there are so many other amazing places.
Siobhan.
It's like a concrete jungle.
Lola says, please try a cowboy accent. Hey, you. Hey, come here, boy.
I love country music. I'd love to go to a state with country music. Yes. Which is the best state for that, please? You American peeps.
If anybody sees Jesse James over here, I'm going to shoot him with my 6-shooter. Okay, I wasn't sure whether that was a cowboy, but anyway, please try a cowboy accent. Siobhan, would you do a cowboy accent?
No, I'm really useless. I wouldn't. I don't even want to embarrass myself.
Matthew Smith. When I'm talking to Americans, I call my mom Mama. I know they think mom means quiet,
mom.
as you know, and keep mom. And a mummy is a preserved Egyptian.
Right, okay, can we have Sean back into the real world?
No, in a minute. No, anyway, so wait a minute. I'll change accents in a minute, okay? You have to tell me,
guys,
tell me what accent you want me to do, okay? It could be any from around the world. And we've got Footy Night Guy. Now, Sean sounds like a what? A male Dolly Parton working 9 to 5. What a way. Okay, I say
I've
New
actually
England.
got really good a memory of doing the 9 to 5. I was in a show, a village show, several years ago, and we were doing Elvis. We did all the stuff from Elvis, and various other odds and sods. And yeah, we did 9 to 5. We did 9 to 5. I know it's not Elvis, but
I'm sure that man is out.
And I went as a police officer, so I had like fishnets. I had a mini black skirt, and yeah, sexy police officer.
I don't think many police officers have that, boy.
Hilarious.
New York says
I do want to go to New York.
Coda? New York smells like when I went Cornish then. New York smells, and the traffic is awful. Okay, I'm going to go Australia now. Yeah, so
New York smells. Yeah, I would.
There's a lot of history in New England. Several states at the northeast. It's very peaceful, and
sounds like a Liverpool accent.
People are kind. Well, one Liverpool. Okay, it's Liverpool accent. So we got Matthew Smith with a message here. He says Nashville in Tennessee.
Oh, Nashville, yes.
And Austin in Texas for country music. I almost did a different accent. Did you do that?
That's true.
Okay, so Lola, what accent now, by the way?
No.
What accent?
Not.
Scottish accent. Lola loved the cowboy accents. And I'm doing Billy Connolly. And Lola says Dolly Parton and Kenny Rogers.
Oh, Kenny Rogers,
made
yes.
a great song called Islands in the Stream.
Can I go back? I love it. Yeah.
I'm from Cardiff in Wales, and it's a great officer costume. And Kevin, by the way, in English, Kevin says, guys, would love if you both did a duet. Please sing a song. Okay, wait a minute. I've got one.
Oh, no.
I've got one. What's that?
I can't.
1 minute. I've got one.
No.
It will be Don't Go Breaking My Heart.
Oh, gosh. No, absolutely
yes,
not.
Yes. 1 minute. 1 second. Don't Go Breaking My Heart. Karaoke. I can't remember all the words, but you ready?
No, I'm absolutely... No. I don't know the words.
What's that?
And it's live, and I can't... Oh, no. You can embarrass yourself, Sean. I'll mime it.
No. I hope it doesn't have a copyright issue. It shouldn't do.
I hope not.
Don't go breaking my heart.
I couldn't if I tried. No, it's awful. I can't.
Oh, honey, if I get restless.
I can't even do it. I can't bring myself to embarrass myself that much.
Don't go breaking my heart.
You take the weight out of me.
Oh, honey, when you knocked at the door. Give me the key.
I hope I don't get copyright strike now.
No. Ooh, 'cause nobody knows it.
Nobody knows.
Right from the start.
Oh my god.
Give me a heart. Ooh, nobody
Honestly,
knows
okay,
it.
don't give
I'm
up
gonna
your
stop
day
the
job now.
duet.
Let's stop.
I did that deliberately badly because I can't
I'm
really sing.
so sorry, guys, for putting you through that.
We've got to do. Keep going with the accents, by the way.
Seconds.
We've got more messages. Tell me which accent. We've got new viewers as well.
Welcome, new viewers. Welcome to Blind Girl Vlogs.
Lola lived in New York City before moved to Pennsylvania. I lived there for 8 years. New York's quite like California or the UK in terms of their weapons laws, by the way. 59 guy Matthew Smith was a game designer here in Liverpool in the 80s. It's interesting. We've got something here called Arasu Valinugan. Forgive me, that sounds like a Romanian name. Tell me, are you in Romania? Sundet Roman.
Welcome.
How do you bath, go to the toilet, and
who said that?
Wearing dress. What's that? How do you bath, go to toilet, and wearing dress? Okay, let's treat that as a serious answer.
No, who was that? Was that a serious one, or was that
Yeah,
from
it was
you,
a serious
Sean?
one from Arasu.
Okay, so how do I bath? I bath
Get
like
undressed is a good start.
Well, I bath like any other, really. Any other person. I kind of like feel the water of the temperature, and I can feel when the bath water is rising up, and Sean, are you laughing at me?
I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at the. How do you go to the toilet?
Okay. So
show us.
No, I'm not going to show you. So I go to the toilet like anyone else. I can feel where my trouser tops are. If I'm wearing jeans, I can unbutton and unzip, pull them down, find out where the toilet is, and just wipe.
Wipe, please, moving on. And how are you wearing a dress?
I'm not wearing a dress at the moment.
How do you wear a dress?
I kind of, in terms of how do I choose and textures and colours, I kind of know what I like, but then I ask. If I'm going out to buy new items of clothing, I get some assistance from family or friends, or even ask the shop assistant. But again, it's I can put on clothing and stuff. You learn that very young as a child. So just like anyone else,
more messages. We're going to zip through some messages here.
Yep.
Matthew Smith. Now this is a shocking one. It's me in response to Steve. Sorry, big one. Is there's more than one Matthew Smith fitting that guy? That's weird because Matthew Smith's quite a really unusual name, isn't it? Not. So I think he's kind of electronically slapping you, Steve. So I think you need to come back, kiss, makeup, whatever that might be. Lola moved to New York City on September the 1st, 2001. That would be 10 days before
gosh. Oh, no.
the 11th. I remember that day very well. Lived in Manhattan and then 3 miles from where the planes hit. I imagine it's horrible to think, Lola, but I imagine you probably had quite a bit of debris about the place. Don't go breaking my heart, says Lola. Absolutely. Footy Night Guy. Oh no. The title of this live stream should have been Earplugs Are Recommended. They can't hear you, Steve. Don't worry. I don't know what you're talking about. Lola. Sing, guys. Nobody. Yay. Fun, says Lola. Travis. I'm getting through these messages, guys. Forgive me. Come on down to the United States sometime. That'd be good, Siobhan.
Do you know, I'd love to.
And you would have a lovely time. Only thing is, we don't have his braille on. We don't have his braille on money. We don't have braille on money here.
We have tactile indication, like a tactile
on some of the newer notes.
On the notes, like on the 10, 20, and I believe on the 50. I've never been lucky enough to have a £50 note. Not that I would use it anyway.
Yes, you have. I've had 50s.
Yeah, but I've never. No, usually it's like 5, 10s, or 20s. But I don't actually carry cash anymore, really. I use card, and especially with the pandemic, I think it's advisable to.
Lovely. Let's get through some messages because there are lots of them, and I will lose them.
Okay.
Lola's brother lives in California. Do you prefer a bath or a shower? Yes, I do.
It depends on, actually. I do like a bath if I want to soak with loads of bubbles and have candles and all smelly stuff and listen to classical music. I love that when I want to relax. If it's Some like a shower, I'd like to have like if I'm kind of trying to rush out. But yeah, it depends on the situation.
Lola, I have a lovely clawfoot tub, but I prefer showers. That sounds fun. Do you
Wow.
find that your other senses have strengthened since you lost your vision? Well,
Yes.
you had probably even worse vision than I did as a child, but we both had really rubbish vision as
Yeah.
children.
But
So-
I must say, I think my hearing has always been really, really good.
You what? How? Sorry, the
Ha
line
ha.
broke up.
No, it did not. And sense of smell, touch, and things like that. It's because I think people do think it is a myth really, because you can get people who are hard of hearing and visually impaired, but it is true to say our senses are heightened, definitely.
And two things I'm going to do both together, if you can bear with me. Also, do people assume you have always been blind, even though you lost your sight at 16? No, I think people assume, I think anyway, if you don't wear dark glasses, have absolutely no idea where you're going and slightly sort of making a mess of the place.
That is
You're
true.
not
Like
blind.
stereotypical views of vision loss is people who are elderly, wear dark glasses, and who wear anoraks. I mean, that is a very stereotypical view of what people, not all people, but what people do associate blindness. People can be blind at any age. People can have hereditary or medical conditions. You can have an accident and go blind. So anyone could go blind. So it's not true to say that it's always an old person with an anorak. I like fashion, makeup, hair, beauty, and all that stuff. So.
And the second question that I was going to do together with that first one, but anyway,
sorry.
Also from Lola, do people do silly things like talk loud at you in simplify their language? Siobhan, if you don't understand, I can go slower because you are blind. I hope not.
No, I've had it before.
So just to finish, so annoying. And says, wow, that makes sense. So yeah, no, they don't speak to you slowly because you're blind. They speak slow to you because you're stupid. You're not at all stupid. You're very bright.
Thank you. So nice of you. Yeah, I have had people do that. I've had people who don't talk to me. They'll talk to, if I'm with a friend or a family member, they'll start talking to that person, say, would she like? I'm like, I am here. I can advocate for myself. And I've been in a situation where I've been speaking to someone, and after finding out that I'm blind, they then speak to the person I'm with. I'm like, you've just been speaking to me and having a really great chat, and then all of a sudden you're speaking to the person I'm with. Why? And awkward blind moments. So I do a lot of traveling, and I go to various different conferences, and people are milling around, and sometimes they put their hand out for you to shake, pre-COVID, of course. And obviously I'm totally blind. I'm not going to see that. So kind of like their hands might be in midair, or my hand might be in midair, and they haven't even offered a handshake. And yeah.
Who else is still here? Just put something in the chat.
So put something in the chat. Keep it coming.
So 2 messages or 3. Oh, they're coming really quick.
Ooh,
Lola, would you restore your sight if there was a way to do it? The answer to that is yes for me. It would be a medical intervention. I recall Stevie Wonder saying once that he would not restore his vision. I don't know. I mean, yeah, just yes for me. Just a quick yes or no on that one, and we'll move on.
No.
Really? What? Okay.
I've come to terms with who I am as a person. I think it's really important to kind of stress that everyone is going to be different. Everyone's going to have different views. But I've lived with complete blindness for over 20 years now, and I've learned how to cope and adapt with my surroundings. And I don't think I would be the person I am today if I didn't have blindness, and different opportunities, and met so many wonderful people. So. Yeah, I don't think.
Steve, I'm surprised that they haven't written down directions and given paper to your guide dogs. We've had similar.
We've had very similar stuff.
Do you still have a strong visual memory of things like colour and clothes and stuff? Well, for me personally, my colour vision wasn't great anyway, so I'd mix up yellows and greens, reds and oranges and browns, sometimes greens and yellows, sometimes greens and browns at the other end of that. So I remember yellow very clearly, but I would say my colours were rubbish anyway. And your answer to that briefly?
I would say I try to keep the colours alive. So obviously primary colours, red, yellow, green, blue, pink, I can kind of remember what they are because I associate them with various different things, whether it's blue for the sea, yellow for the sun. So I kind of have things that I can refer to. But for different sorts of colours and shades, it just goes over my head. I can't. Like taupe and all sorts of other interesting colours.
Lovely messages to get through here. Quite a few of them, so let's do that. So Linny Ellis says, evening both. Slightly raining here in Welling now, so you'll need your waterproofs for your walk. Lola, communications is both vital and verbal and non-verbal. Sorry, I'm mishearing. That's not verbal dynamic must come into play often in your interactions. You know, those social things. That's true.
Yes,
Matthew
that is
Smith, wow. That's a surprising answer to restoring vision, given how difficult you find talking about how you went blind.
Yeah.
And Radio Fan, can I communicate in the chat in Braille? It's my natural language. Okay, so you mean I think it's I communicate, but it's easy enough to put a rogue letter in there accidentally, like your C would become a can.
Yeah.
This is an interesting point. Radio Fan. I don't know if you really.
But yeah, in terms of like restoring sight, it's a tricky one. But I think, you know, thinking about how I lost my sight and, you know, the traumatic things I went through, and anyone who goes through sight loss, it is a traumatic event. And I'm not going to kind of dwell on it too much because, you know, I want it to be an uplifting live. But I think it's important to stress that, yes, I have come to terms with it, and there are going to always be challenges. There's going to be challenges for anyone with, you know, whether you're blind or not. There's always going to be some challenge. But I think for me, it'll just be learning. I would have to learn so much again. So yeah, who knows? Maybe in the future there might be an option, but for me, it's probably never going to happen. So I just need to come to the realization that I'm stuck with being blind.
Okay, that's cheery. Yeah, that's good. Right, Linny, your camera has gone slightly blurry. I'll sort that out in a minute.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. It's probably.
Autofocus.
Did you put your hand in front of your face, maybe?
I don't know. I know I clapped. Or maybe I clapped. Yeah.
Okay, 1 minute.
I'm trying to sit really still.
Ow!
Good. He's hurt himself. We like it. We like
Okay, 1
it.
minute. Camera's gone slightly blurry, but if I do this, that should have sorted that. Linny, has that made it?
Hopefully, it's made some difference.
I can see clearly now. The focus button has been pressed.
That's quite ironic, isn't it?
Is it better?
It's so good to have you guys in and joining in and engaging with the live streams. It's so good to be here as well. And I haven't done one for ages. And yeah, I really enjoy it. Yeah, keep the questions and comments coming. It's really, really.
Lola is 47-year-old woman. I never had children. I regret that. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Do you have children? Asks Lola. Do you want to have them? I would say we don't.
I have Sean.
Would be open. Yeah, very good. And Linny Ellis says perfect now. No, it's always good if we go blurry. Or if Siobhan goes blurry, you'll notice I am the man with no face on this.
Yeah. So go. Yes, I definitely want children. I have polycystic ovaries, which it makes it harder to conceive. I was going through IVF.
It's not the hardest thing.
And so yeah, I do want them, but if I can't, or if we don't, and the biological clock and all that, I would definitely look at adopting.
So Footy Guy says, can you lower the white balance properly? To be fair, Steve, I'm going to give you a technical answer if you're interested. The answer to that is not really when you're doing a live stream, but you wouldn't want to anyway, because although I'm sure it probably looks dodgy in one way or another, the point is the white balance you're going to see is not just established by the one that we're on at the moment, and the white balance is going to be pretty good here, but it's also going to be determined by the monitor that you are watching on. So even if we did, your white is going to look different otherwise. So we're bearing in mind not to put our hands in front of our faces if we want the autofocus.
Yeah, I'm not.
No, I'm not answering your question.
Well, I did. I just moved my hair.
In terms of the
it's gone.
White balance, you'd do that at an earlier point anyway. So even if you were to do that, it would just mean the difference between what you perceive white to be, which for daylight is normally 5600 Kelvin. Lola, I wish you the very best. It's very courageous to go through those treatments. And Matthew Smith, my sister told me once that she had 3 kids, including her husband. Okay.
I like it.
They're divorcing now, sadly. Okay.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yep. Very. But yeah, sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that. Still, it sounds like there was loads of respect in that marriage. No. Sorry, I'm a bad person.
I will slap him for you. No, I'm joking.
Yeah. So keep the messages
Yeah,
coming.
keep them flowing, keep them coming.
Winter's carry on for a bit longer.
Yeah, we are.
So keep them coming. If you've got any questions, feel free to ask. That was weird about the one wanting to ask how you use the toilet.
Not necessarily. I mean, like I say, I'm an open book. I don't think people are just asking questions just because it's vulgar or anything like that. It's just people are curious, and that's what I'm here for. I want to raise awareness. I want to educate, and having a bath, having a shower. For me personally, it's going to be different for every blind person.
Here, will you show us you having a bath?
I have done before.
No, you haven't. Lola, I was a foster parent before. It was the best experience of my life. Adoption would be amazing, whatever you have, biological children or not. Well, we hope biological, to be fair.
But then there are so many children out there who need loving homes. So
anyway. Lola, that's too bad, Matthew. It is indeed Footy Night Guy. I'm worried about you doing that walk. Sorry, it's really dangerous. Some of the, I'm not sure. Sorry, there's typos in that, and it's not reading. But it might be some of the route looks frightening. But genuinely appreciate that.
That's the whole challenge about it, I think. Yeah. It's going to be a big challenge, but I think it's important to really kind of emphasize. For me, everyone's going to be different. Everyone's going to have different levels of confidence.
Yeah.
I've now we have technology and apps and sat navs and things on our phones. It's a lot easier to be able to get out and do those things that I wouldn't otherwise have done years ago. And if you get really lost, you can call FaceTime to call a friend or something, or use Ira, which is an app which we subscribe to, which I think is really good. It connects you with a sighted agent who can assist with those sorts of things, who's been vetted and trained in visual awareness and stuff like that. So yes, I'm looking forward to it. I'm a little bit nervous because I'm going to be wearing fancy dress costumes. It's probably going to be it's going to be very hot.
Do you have any questions for me?
I don't.
Oh, I'm just lying on my back.
Boom, boom. Why are you lying on your back? Don't fall asleep on here, because I'll be a live stream all night. No,
what accent? People in the box have to tell me what accent do you want me to do. It can either be a regional UK one, or anywhere around the world, and I'll try my best.
You've been doing accents all night.
No, it worked quite well.
You've been doing accents.
Because you know Hugh Laurie, who played House in America, is an English actor, best known to us in the UK as Lieutenant George. Yes, Lieutenant, not Lieutenant, from Blackadder. It's like, tally-ho, Blackadder! But all of a sudden he's, hey, what's it? Hey, House is a jerk. Hey, Cuddy. You know, it's like he does his American voice. Apparently when he was filming that, he kept his American accent. Why do people think blind people can't do basic things? Asked Matthew Smith when they're in the shower. You know where the soap is. You know, I'm reading this, where your body is, and when you're going to the loo.
Well,
A Fitting Guy now that is inspirational. 4 mission has landed. Would you like to be the first blind person in space? No,
I would.
We could simulate that anyway. Well, hey, we're in space.
Yeah,
space.
I was final frontier. Funny enough, I was speaking to my beautician about space and that yesterday, and saying that I would love to go to the moon and just explore and just see what it feels like and things like that, and just I really would actually. So Richard Branson, if you're watching at any point, I would be a guinea pig and I would go.
Richard Branson, please. If she wants to go to space, I'll let her.
Yeah. Oh, thanks. No, that'd be furthest away. And I'll bring back some of the rock.
Blind space. The first frontier.
That'd be awesome.
These are the voyages of the Starship Siobhan.
So cool. I'll take Marty as well.
A continuing mission to
I wouldn't take Marty. Cool.
A husband. To seek out new criticisms in your thoughts.
Why do you always put me down?
To boldly go where no.
Yeah. I would definitely go to space. And I'm looking at doing a charity event, wing walking. So I want to kind of like practice all my moves up on the plane, on the wings of the plane.
The wing of a prayer.
Yeah, that'd be fabulous.
Going to carry on for a little bit longer. If you're watching, you haven't subscribed, please do, because it is very much appreciated.
And share, hit the like, because I know that you're there and that you've enjoyed it, and also hit the notification bell.
Lola, my second cousin, is blind.
Sorry?
Lola, my second cousin, is blind. She's in her early 60s.
Oh
She
wow.
lost her vision in her late 30s
Oh gosh.
in in macular degeneration. Oh dear. Okay, she went to India for a month by herself and knew no one
Oh, that
there.
is
That's
amazing.
Lola. Do you know what's great? All these comments, by the way. I'm really doing my best, and I'm talking a lot. Really doing my best to try and stay up to date with them. Stick with us. We haven't gone anywhere just yet. These live streams, do you like them? What would you like to see
Yeah, yeah.
live streams on?
It'll be a
Would
lot
you be
easier.
interested in following us doing the long walk? We do need
Yes.
to up our subscriber count
We
in order to
do.
do lives.
But what would also be good as well is by going and by having the amount of numbers that I need to go live, I'll be able to do them out and about. I'll be able to kind of like show you my wardrobe and my clothes and how I put outfits together and stuff like that, how I do makeup. At the moment it's a little bit difficult because we are on the tripod, we are using the camera, and we are connected to lots of laptops and things like that to do these lives. So come on, you love me.
Lola J, when she came to Pennsylvania, that would be her first cousin to visit. She asked to go to the supermarket. She shop for us and then cooked dinner. It was her first time visiting my house. Well, fantastic. Footy Night Guy,
That's so good.
are you getting the iPhone 13? The movie mode looks crazy. No is the answer because I bought outright 12 Pro Max last year. And the movie mode, I'm sure, is great. I'm not sure how accessible it'd be, but
Yeah.
more than that, the iPhone's a brilliant bit of kit. Love it, love it, love it. However, if you want things to look really, really good, you can do all sorts with an iPhone, by the way, but you kind of have to use an appropriate camera and lens, and you're going to get an even better result.
He doesn't
Steve,
need
are
any
you
more
going to be-
technology.
Hey?
Don't put that in his mind.
No, I don't want one of those. I'll get the next one. Lola, her son is my age, and he has also lost his vision. I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh gosh,
As
that's
an adult, says
Aw.
there is a a genetic component that
Oh
makes sense.
gosh,
Travis,
yeah.
sorry to that, by the way. Travis says, "Yep, that 90-mile walk will be challenging."
It will.
Siobhan, but you'll be fine. I think it's great that you're doing it, says Travis. That's brilliant. Travis, I hope you can do a little bit of sharing of the links for us at
Yeah,
some
that
point.
would be awesome. That'd be
Um,
awesome.
That would be
I
quite
want to
good.
get some roller skates. Not
We're
to
going to go on
do.
for another 10 minutes here, people. So stay with us. We're so close to the end. Stay with us. Stay with us.
Yeah.
Footy
Yeah.
Night
That'd be
Guy,
great.
have you used Android? Yes, I have. Didn't like
I
it.
have. I didn't like it
It's
personally.
what
That's
the
really
equivalent of
frustrating.
voiceover like. Yeah, I didn't
Talk
like
back.
it because
Yeah.
it wasn't brilliant. Now, somebody called Yuchi, who I'm assuming, no offense, Yuchi, if you're not, I'm assuming Yuchi is a bot because they're writing in something that doesn't recognize with the screen reader. So, Yuchi, if you're a real person, and I'm assuming you're a bot, I apologize, but at the moment, I think it's probably a bot because it's coming up with stuff that the screen reader is not recognizing. Lola J says pie, cake. Sorry, did I miss something?
Oh,
Pie or
okay.
cake?
So, I'll probably go pie.
Well, depends what it is, isn't it?
I'd go for a savoury pie.
I'd go for wedding cake or pie and mash.
Mm.
I like that. Ah, Japan, hello. So, usually forgive us because it doesn't read that to our screen reader. How are you doing? And apologies if you are, as it seems, a real person.
Hi, welcome to Blind Girl Vlogs.
My English not good. Well, actually, I have to say, I'm sure your English is good. I will try and translate what you were saying later.
Thank you
But
for
you are
stopping
so
by.
welcome, Yushi.
You
Thank
are.
you so much for being. Am I saying your name correctly?
Hopefully we are.
Yes.
It's lovely to have you stop by.
It really is. Hey, and please do subscribe because we do an awful lot of these types of videos.
We do, and we do lots of other like interesting ones. Travel, anything like beauty, fashion, makeup, guide dogs, all those sorts of videos, and lots of other really exciting content coming up as well.
I suggested we did a new feature called guide dogging, but Siobhan pointed out that could sound really dodgy.
Sean, that is so.
Yeah, but I didn't mean it to be dodgy, just because dogging is something bad.
No.
Lola J, I like both. I had ice cream cake.
Oh, wow, that sounds
For
interesting.
the first time.
Mm.
And it says
So you Americans seem to have all the delicious food over there.
Do you guys have ice cream cake there? Well, we do have it apparently, but I've never had one.
I've never had it.
But I'd like to. Maria
is it
Rita
like
Vittori says
Swiss roll with ice
hello,
cream?
but then it's message removed. So
Arctic roll.
said hi.
Hi.
Hey Maria, how are you doing? How you doing?
Arctic roll. That's what it is, I think. You know, like the Arctic
No,
roll
no,
with
no,
ice
no,
cream.
no.
Is it not?
Yeah, Arctic roll is an ice cream type cake.
Yeah, it is.
But no, this is
Thank
a whole
you.
cake.
Ah, okay, no.
We Americans, says Lola, says we are gluttonous. I mean, I'm a bit myself at the moment, but that is true. It's quantity, right? So ice cream cake might just be an American thing. No, I think I'm an American then. Hey, remember I'm an American. We were doing that earlier. With
There's
my,
so many
rubbish
delicious foods
accent.
out there. It's like,
From Japan, we've got watching from Tokyo. You are so welcome,
oh,
Yuchi.
my friend's been to Tokyo and she loved it out there.
Yes,
So-
I love the idea of Tokyo. I'm not a sushi fan, but I
See-
love the idea of Japan. Sorry,
Oh.
we're going to end this now, yeah?
Oh, dogs.
Hey, what's that? Oh, is that the dog?
Yes, it is.
1 minute, let me just pop through. The dog's done some daft. We're not ending just yet. Hold there for a minute.
Can you stop the live?
No, we're still live. It's fine.
It's all right, Mark.
Little daft little boy.
He does that occasionally.
No, it's all right. We're still here. Sorry.
Okay,
Marty's
so,
making
sorry, guys.
I thought that was you making that noise. I thought,
No.
no,
It's
stay with us,
Martin.
guys. Right, I'm going to press the button.
Sorry, sorry if it's out of focus and stuff like that.
No,
But
it's
before
back
Marty
now.
was making very strange noises.
Well, it's like he might have swallowed something, right? So in Japan, anyway.
Oh yeah, I want to try.
Love the idea of
Japanese food.
of Tokyo.
Yum. Yes.
How did the two of you meet? Well, basically, Siobhan was doing a journalism diploma. I worked in commercial radio years ago. She contacted me, and we got to know each other over a couple of years. We'll do a whole vlog on that, by the way, but we will do that.
Yeah, it's very interesting. If you want to find out,
Marty, come.
Yeah, let's
Marty.
go and see.
He's
He's struggling.
I've got Marty, don't worry. I've got Marty. Karen chatting.
Okay, so I'm gonna
What did you eat?
I'll tell you a different version because Sean will tell you something completely different. So it was true to say I was doing the journalism diploma, and a friend of mine said, you're gonna have to touch base with this guy. He's awesome. He's got a guide dog, and he works in radio and media and stuff. So touch base with him. So I did. I kind of stalked him. I found his name on a local commercial radio station where he worked.
It wasn't a local.
Not local. Sorry, it was a commercial
national one.
Can you go and sort my dog out? Sorry,
Yeah, I'm with him.
a little bit. A national commercial radio station. So they said, yeah, we'll pass on the email, which
you're sniffing the microphone, are you?
And then
Let him.
and then several weeks later, he got back. He took his time. And then we exchanged phone numbers eventually, and it took a long time because he was just taking too long. And then we started chatting over MSN, as it was in the time back in the day. And he said, "I like you," and I was like, "Oh my god, I like you too."
We'll do a whole vlog on this, darling. We've got loads of messages. I'm going to zip through them.
Marissa, we did.
Maria says, "Hi, Siobhan and your husband. I send you many friendly greetings. Have a good Sunday evening."
Thank you
ha
so
ha
much.
ha ha, says Lola in relation to the other thing. Yuchi says, "I use Google Translate my Japanese messages to English. Thank you, Yuchi. That's really appreciated." Lola J, one has to go. Oh, sorry, I keep reading the name out. Sorry. Sports bars, dive bars. Dive is not a nice thing. It's like a rubbish one. Sorry, my bad English, says Yuchi. It's not bad at all.
No, it's not bad at all.
I'm dying. It's not my first language. No, you're doing great. We've got lots of messages here, so I'm just going through them. Lola, dive bars are where are we? Neighborhood bars here. Oh, I see. Sports bars. Yeah, we have those. Commercial areas, and they are fancy bars. Oh, not so much here, but they're kind of football, soccer on. Yuchi, is your English good enough to follow along, says Footy Night Girl? Well, it must be because we've got lots of wonderful messages, but absolutely good question. Lola, that's so cool. And Lola, I met a man over the radio years ago. Okay.
Oh, that's so nice. Oh, yeah. And one thing Sean did say to me, I'll leave you with this thought, is
stop stalking me.
No. Well, I'll do another whole video on that. But we're having a conversation, and he said, "Just nag me," and I had never stopped.
You never stopped. I should have said, unless we get married and then stop it.
It's his fault.
Yes. Other few messages here because we've got a few minutes left here. Okay. Learning English on Duolingo, says Yuchi. You're doing a great job.
You're doing so
Lola,
good.
He must be her boyfriend who she met, her husband. He was The Walter Weight. Oh, this is where it's reading my thing. The welterweight champion, not the Walter White. That's
oh my gosh.
Champion of the USA. Oh, really? At the time, he had a fascinating life story. I called the station and left my number to pass on. He called me back. We had one date. That's all. I guess you mean, and then the rest of the relationship. Looking at my English on, yeah, we've read that. Matthew Smith, do you younger brothers and sisters still call you Shawnee? Oh, do your brother still?
Yeah, my sister Keely does. A few of them do occasionally. But she definitely calls me Shawnee, and so does my little nephew Jacob. He calls me Shawnee as well.
Lola found out that he was a plumber. In fact, many boxers have regular jobs.
Yeah. Awesome.
When they are not competing. Lola also says he picked me up for the date in his plumbing truck.
Oh, I love it. And I'm sure you both enjoyed plumbing.
That is just revolting.
No,
use a single entendre. No.
That's
Sean.
I don't know where your mind's going. No.
Yuchi. You pronounce name like sushi.
Oh, sushi.
Yushi. Oh, yeah. Yushi, I guess then. Yushi. Oh, okay.
That's really cool.
Yushi, thank you. I've had so much fun with you both, says Lola. Well, that's great. Lola, could you put the word out? Subscribers is what Siobhan needs. Because
Definitely.
We need about 100 more, but we'll be able to do if we
and maybe another time, another live, I can make, maybe I could cook a meal, or maybe I could do my makeup. No, something like practical, something that people are, don't.
Yes, great. It's fantastic. The Gordon Ramsay of the blind world.
Yeah, well, I could do something
the knife,
like
big
that.
boy.
I think it would be
Stick
really
it in. Wash your hands. Yuck. Disgusting.
So,
it's raw, big boy.
Yeah.
That's my Gordon Ramsay.
So I could do makeup. I could do, how I choose my wardrobe, clothes look.
Oh, when are you planning to do that?
Don't know. Maybe when I've got enough subscribers that I can actually go.
Hello, Steve. Are you free for a drink when Siobhan gets enough subscribers? I want to be out one night.
Yeah.
Cool. Guy, it's okay. Just noticed that you Cam has just joined you. Okay, interesting. And then we got Lola. I subscribe to your channel. That's amazing.
Oh, thank you so much.
We love you. Footing that guy, cat. The cat's there. It's not our cat. It's
Where is it?
Cat. I think it must be on the sofa. It's the cat. Can anybody see the cat? Can anybody see the fat cat?
Oh yeah, I found it. It's
a very fat cat.
Oh, it's cute. Hello, little paws.
And I smashed the like button. Fantastic, Lola.
Thank you so much.
I shall share with Tokyo friends. Please do.
Oh, please do. Thank
Lola,
you so much.
When do you normally publish? And I'll answer that in a minute. And stream videos. I'm on Eastern Standard Time, which I think is 5 hours behind the UK. We can fight that one out. Tell us now. But we are 6:39 p.m. UK time at the minute.
Oh, wow.
Lola. And what is your regular content, please? Right, two things. In terms of lives, we haven't done a lot of them because in order to do lives, because you are approaching the threshold,
so close.
They're done via computers and they've got cables and everything.
Yeah.
In terms of the content, there's all sorts there. Like, for example, why I had my eyes removed is one of them.
Traveling.
There's funny stuff. So 3 things blind people don't actually do. I recommend that.
That is.
If anybody hasn't seen that, search Blind Girl Vlogs plus 3 things blind people don't really do. There's how does a guide dog know where they're going?
Yeah.
Featuring guide dog Marty. And there's all sorts of fun stuff.
There's loads and loads of different stuff.
We went to the National Railway Museum.
Yeah, we did.
One of them. So we went to found your channel in search of YouTube live streams. Okay. That's interesting. What did you search? Did you just have a look and then it came up? That's brilliant.
Who's that? Sorry.
Plus 8 hours. That's Lola found.
Oh, cool.
How Lola found it. So Lola's brand new to the channel.
Oh, amazing!
You're so welcome. Please watch some other videos.
Yeah, do. There'll be some funny ones there.
And hey, Lola, if you need me to do the American accent to make you feel at home, I will. Okay, Yushi plus 8 hours ahead. When you next one? Well, we're not. We could do one next Sunday. What are we doing? Oh no, we're Chelsea Flower Show.
Oh yeah, we are at the Chelsea Flower Show.
Search the word.
It depends. We might have enough people if we by then, hopefully, fingers crossed, if spread the word, because we could then go live from my mobile from the Royal Chelsea Flower Show in London.
I need to ask Lola a question. You searched Ask Plus Live. Is that you were looking for a live that you could ask questions? I'd love to know. Those are cool topics. Yes, do check them out. They're interesting. Freddie the Frog should make a comeback, says Footy Night. I don't even know who Freddie the Frog is. I know.
Yes, you do. Singing Freddie the Frog.
What's that?
Singing Freddie the Frog, the one that you played with the dogs with.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
I know Kermit the Frog.
No,
Um,
it was singing.
Lola, have you considered doing podcasts? Yes. I can
do
do
have
nice
podcasts on Anchor.
We have brilliant kit for podcasts.
But you can also stream it on Spotify and things like that. But
I
we
searched for the question asking. Okay, that's interesting. So Lola searched question asking. That's really useful to know.
That is interesting to find out, actually.
Yushi, how did you find us?
Yeah.
I wanted to interact, says Lola. This is brilliant. I was feeling lonely. Are you feeling better now? Genuine question.
Yeah. Comment in other videos and stuff like that, and we can get chatting.
And also, if you do Twitter, Siobhan is Blind Girl Vlogs on Twitter.
Yeah. And TikTok as well. So I do TikTok at Blind Girl Vlogs and Twitter at Blind Girl Vlogs.
I'm trying to think.
And Instagram at Blind Girl Vlogs. It's all branding Blind Girl Vlogs. So you can find me on it.
There's a quick video that I can do that I can show a video of. I don't know.
I'm not sure how easy that would be, but they're all there. It'd be great.
Well,
it's been so good to have everyone stop by and ask questions, and yeah. Hello, Marty.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh,
is he having it? Is he okay?
Marty. Yeah. It's making funny noises, won't you, sweetheart? Shall I take
your
collar off?
Well,
take your collar off?
We won't be too long before feeding. I'm going to have a look at the other ones here.
Right,
so I'll give you an idea.
Oh, dear.
Right, so you'll only hear it, but there.
3 things blind people would never do.
And there's Siobhan walking up the street.
Siobhan walks up a street.
Yeah.
Now COVID-19's over, Mum. Come and give us a hug.
She goes in for a hug, and then the camera comes back, and it's a tree.
She's hugging a tall tree.
It is actually describing it. So.
Put on a bit of weight. Oh, all those lockdown cookies. Oh, Mum, you feel a bit furry. You're not talking much, are you, Mum?
Walking along the pavement.
I can't see. I'm blind.
Yeah, well, there's 13 reams of white paper.
Yes, so they can go and watch.
No, wait a minute.
Excuse me.
All right, love.
Is it possible if I could feel your face?
Well, what do you want to do that for?
Because I'm blind and I need to know what you look like.
Hang on, Bob. On your back, mate. All right, got them. What do I look like then?
You're really tall. Full head of hair. Are you Brad Pitt?
Yeah.
Really? You're Brad Pitt?
Yeah, I'm Brad Pitt. Want to go and get a drink?
Well, mine's a martini. Can I have 3 packs of broccoli, 2 bananas? Hello?
Standing in the middle of the road.
Hello? Is this the supermarket? Gran? Gran, is that you? Come and give me a kiss. Nice big sloppy one. Come on, huggy time.
Running towards another tree. 3 things blind people would never do.
That's perfect podcast material, says Lola J. Ha 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 ha. Travis. Yuck. Sushi. Blah. How about a rustler hot dog? Okay. These we've obviously picked that up a bit late. So Travis has have many brothers and sisters. Do you have how many brothers and sisters do you have, Siobhan?
So I'm the oldest of 6. So yeah, my youngest brother is 22. That's just honestly, it makes me sound really old.
The Museum of Sex in New York City is the 3rd best museum, says Lola.
What? Sorry, the what?
The Museum of Sex.
Wow. So actually, talking about museums, I'm going to be doing a museum from London, from Camden, and it's the Vagina Museum.
Which is basically just for the politicians. No, let's not.
Sean? No, but there is. It's in Camden, and I am going to go and have a feel around. So stay tuned for that content.
I've seen videos of Sean with hair. He's he's not Brad Pitt, says Steve. Well, Steve, to each your own, whatever you fancy, my son. I shave it actually. My hair grows a lot, but because I'm blonde as well, in the middle it gets thinner and it looks very thin on top, so I just shave it wherever possible. So people who are subscribing, right, there's not a regular upload schedule, but if you hit the notification bell, Lola, as well as subscribe,
because I'm working
you can be notified.
Yes.
When Siobhan's doing one. Take time. There's some really cool videos out there. Like, for example, when we went up to Edinburgh, is on there?
Yeah, we went to Edinburgh, we went to York, we went to Bath, and there's lots of other stuff. Romania as well. We went over to Romania. Marty's first flight in an aeroplane. So there's lots of different stuff there. More exciting things coming up. various different museums and stuff like that. So stay tuned.
Yes, this is Blind Girl Vlogs. If you've just tuned in, please do subscribe. We're shortly going to disappear off, but I was just going to say, I'm going to put in the thing here. If you want to find out about the 90-mile walk we're doing, celebrating 90 miles for guide dogs, I'll put the link here. Don't feel obliged to
Donate,
donate, even if you
can't
share the
donate,
link.
yeah, thank
So
you
let's
so
go.
much to share.
Just giving, 1 second, justgiving.com / and it walk the number 4 guide dogs 2021 should take you there. And yeah, honestly, guys, we've really appreciated you being
we
here.
have, and it's been great to chat and get to know you guys a bit more as well. It's always good to know my subscribers.
And
people who
listen,
are
feel
following.
free to keep dropping stuff through. Lola, Siobhan does monitor comments to go there. You are very beautiful, by the way. Well, thank you, Lola. I didn't realise you could see me. Oh, see what you mean.
Thank you so much.
Shall I tell my rubbish American joke?
Okay.
Here we go, Lola. This is terrible, but let me try it. So, I'm not sure this is worth it, but here's the joke. An Englishman, an American, and an Irishman walk into the Empire State Building because they've been drinking at the bottom, arguing over whose country is the best and who's the bravest. And the Irishman says, well, my country's the bravest. We drink Guinness. That makes us brave. And the American says, well, I know how to test it. Because the Englishman said, I'm really brave because we can't really do yet American accents yet. Hugh Laurie does House all the time. And so they say, right, here's the ultimate test of bravery. The American takes them to the top of the Empire State Building. They said, right, the test is you've got to jump down, hit the floor, bounce back up. And the Englishman said, no, I don't know about that, old boy. You know, in fact, if I do that, I think I'll go splat. Anyway, so, well, no, the Americans say, hey, that's okay. I'm going to do it. So I go down to the bottom, right to the bottom and bounce straight up. And then the Englishman's thinking, yes, I'm not sure how he's done that, but can the Irishman go next? And the Irishman says, yep, I'll go next. No worries at all. You know, again, I drink my Guinness. I've had a few. I've got no inhibitions. He goes down, puts his feet ready to bounce back up, and he goes splat. And the Englishman thinks, oh, crikey, old boy. So I want to watch you do it one more time. Don't want to end up like a spiffled or like that, you know. So the American says, yeah, no worries at all. So he jumps down right to the bottom, hits the bottom of the floor and jumps back up. And the Englishman says, yeah, well, I'm not too sure, but I'm not going to admit that old Blighty is weaker than America. So down he jumps, splat. And the American, he's telling his wife about it at night. So, hey, you're never going to guess what happened. So he's telling his wife about it in bed later that night. He said, do you know what? You're a total monster when you're drunk, Superman. It's a bad joke. It's a bad joke.
Okay.
Did you follow it, everybody? Were you there still long enough?
No,
Or did you
I
go
was.
to sleep? Footy night, guys. We're waiting for that. Hope to see you both. Lots and lots and lots of rolling faces, smiling, says Lola J. It is a funny joke. It's just probably I don't tell it well. Hope to see you both again, says Footy night, guys, soon. As you should make this a regular Sunday 5 p.m. thing. Things I'm shift working at the moment, Steve, so that might be very difficult. But we'll certainly try and do more.
Definitely.
I get it, says Lola, which is fantastic. Which is honestly, we've really enjoyed this.
Yeah,
tonight,
we really
guys.
have, and thank you so much for everyone who's like interacting and engaging and asking questions. And yeah, it's been brilliant. So we're gonna
can you do it with the right request here from Lola J?
Okay.
Lola, can you do an American accent for 30 seconds?
No, that's
That's
Australian.
request it.
I've messed it up.
No, come on. You have to do an American accent for 30 seconds.
I wouldn't even know.
Should we have a conversation?
Yeah.
Hey, ma'am, how are you?
Oh no, I can't. I don't even know how to do it.
Hey, what's that? What? Hey, are you drunk? What's that voice?
I
How
don't
are
know
you?
what I'm doing. No, that's just so awful.
Hey, seriously, you must be able to do an American accent.
No.
Hey, what's your favorite food?
Hot dog and chips. I can't.
Lola
I'm
wants you to do the
embarrassing
accent.
myself.
Hey,
I'm
if
so
you want a corn dog, I'll make you a corn dog. You want the truth? You can't handle the truth.
Yeah, I'm
So,
rubbish.
Colonel Jessup, did you order the code red?
Yes.
Hey, Peter Griffin. Hey, Family Guy. Hey, it's Stewie.
And on that note, guys.
No, it's Stewie from Family Guy. No, wait a minute. Lots of crying faces from Lola. It says you must do the accent.
I honestly, I would do it, but I don't.
Lola
even
says
know
she'll
the
unsubscribe if you don't.
No, she didn't.
She didn't. That's true. She didn't even ask.
Right, guys. On that note, I know
Wait a minute, what
there's
note?
hungry dogs wanting some food.
Who let the dogs out? Woof, Marty Cello. Marty, who let the dogs out? Woof, speak. on.
Who
Speak.
let the
I
dogs
think
out?
Speak.
Marty.
Marty. He was doing.
Who
Marty.
let the dogs out?
Speak.
Speak. Marty, speak. No.
Marty.
No.
Ready. Come. Speak.
What?
Yay!
Yeah!
Yay!
Good
Speak.
boy.
Yay! Which means it's time to go, but we're going to catch you
And
soon,
feed the
guys.
dogs. Thanks so
Be
much,
very
guys.
lucky.
Take care. Bye.
Bye. Hold on a minute. I've got to